Hey everyone, welcome to Dragon Ball Z Another Road, Part 17. Um, I have to come up with a plan. No, apparently Trunks to come up with a plan because I just lost. That's where the cliffhanger ended last episode, and now we shall continue. Can Trunks beat Super Saiyan 2 Gohan Puppet? We'll see on this episode. Here I go. I can win this. There you go. That's what we need. Confidence. Man, so how you guys doing? I actually just beat Infamous 2. I don't know if you guys have played that game. That's the Sony PS3 game created by Naughty. No. Oh god, not Naughty. Sucker Punch. Not the crappy Zack Snyder movie. The company Sucker Punch, who also made. I'm pretty sure they made the Sly Cooper games. Yes. If I'm wrong on that, then I deserve to die. No, that's dark. But yeah, I'm pretty sure they made the Sly Cooper games. And so I mean, I played Infamous 1 like a while back, and I decided to play 2, and I just beat it. And wow, those are dark games. Even when because you can choose to be good or bad. Even when you choose the good path, very rough, and sad things happen. So great game, fantastic game, but yeah, deaths all around. It's really sad. Um, but anyway, uh, yeah, I just beat that game, and now probably after I finish this recording, I'm gonna go play Metal Gear Solid 2, because I actually a while back, probably like 3 years ago, I played Snake Eater, which is chronologically the first Metal Gear, and then I played what did I play? I played like a while after that, probably a year after I beat Snake Eater. I played the first one, Twin Snakes, actually, the GameCube version, not the original PS1 version, because the graphics on the GameCube one are beautiful. So I played the GameCube Metal Gear Solid 1. Oh, excuse me, sorry about that. So now, like, I think a little bit, like maybe like a month ago, I started Metal Gear Solid 2, and I couldn't get into it. But I'm gonna give it another shot because I want to love the Metal Gear Solid franchise because it's such a cool franchise, and I'm always looking for a good game to play. So if you guys have any recommendations or any PS3 games or that I should be playing, let me know. I'm down. Like I've played Uncharted, obviously Uncharted. I told you Infamous. A lot of obscure games. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas, let me know. BioShock Infinite. I don't know. I have it, but I haven't started playing it yet. For some reason, something's holding me back. Um, yeah, so let me know what you guys think of my video game habits. I also have, like, let me just say, I have a PS3, an Xbox 360, and a Wii. I don't have a Wii U, but yeah, I have those three, the OG consoles of this generation. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Are good games. That's a very vague question, I'm sorry. But, let me know. So, yeah, aside from that, I think I've mentioned how I watched this show called Arrow, right? Uh, it is mind blowing. I don't know if you guys watch it. It's so cool. Um, oh my god! Like last episode, there was like the fighting choreography for a TV show is just amazing. I've said this millions of times, and I've said this a million times. But it's just so amazing, and the fighting and the story. One thing that is iffy is the romance. It's CW, cable romance. What are you gonna do? But it's so cool, and I love superheroes, so it just fits everything I would want in a TV show. It's no Breaking Bad, it's no Game of Thrones, which in itself, yeah, I'll talk about Game of Thrones in a second. But Arrow's freaking awesome, and I love it. So, but yeah, Game of Thrones. Oh my god. Oh my god, the show will tear your heart out. It will play with your organs in your heart, the innards of your heart, and then it'll squish it in the end. It's such a good story, such a good story. But everyone you love will suffer. I'll say that will suffer. Like every character you love will suffer, and the characters you don't like will suffer, but either not as much. Ironically enough, the characters you don't like don't suffer as much as those you do like, um, or they won't suffer, and they won't suffer until late in the show. Which means if you let the hate build up as your favorite characters keep getting hurt, and your characters you despise the most keep like winning with barely getting punished. It's horrible. It's so horrible. But yeah, those are my thoughts on two of TV's greatest, in my opinion. Yeah, so that really is my life. I mean, it's a good life, right? I mean, come on, video games, movies, TV shows. I mean, I can't really talk about movies because, I mean, the last thing I saw was Iron Man 3, and I did a review on that. Star Trek Into Darkness. Ooh, I can talk about this. I actually recently saw, because I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I don't know if you guys are. I think a lot of people say this. Even the director of the new Star Trek says this. J.J. Abrams, who's directing new Star Wars, obviously, he says he's a big fan of Star Wars, and he's not a fan of Star Trek, and he did the Star Trek movies, which is pretty funny. But I mean, Star Trek '09 I think all Star Trek not Star Trek fans, like all the people who aren't Star Trek fans, will agree that that movie is awesome. I recently saw it again, and I've seen that movie like 4 times at this point, and it is such a good movie. Like the character, the plot, the twist, the look of it, lens flares, LOL, whatever. But Star Trek '09 is a fantastic film, and it's the reason I'm confident that JJ will make a great Star Wars movie. I just think JJ is cut out for this, and I hope he can do great things. But as for the movie itself, man, like Chris Pine as Kirk, I mean, he's just so charismatic. He makes the role his own, and like Zachary Quinto as Spock. I mean, wow, they make these roles their own, even though they're impersonating I mean, they're not impersonating, but they're taking on the roles that old actors did, and I mean, it's so beautiful and it's so well made, and I can't wait for Star Trek Into Darkness. It's In the beginning, it was getting okay reviews, which I was like, no, but recently it's really spiked up in quality of the reviews, so I am so excited for Star Trek Into Darkness. No spoilers. I mean, if any of you have seen it, please don't spoil it. I'll say my review of Star Trek Into Darkness when I see it, but I don't think it's coming out for like 10 days or something. Oh, maybe no. Actually, it's coming out in like 6 days. Whoa, around 6 days-ish. I'm pretty sure. I think yes. I think because it's May 15th. And yeah. So yes. That will rock. So yeah. As for other projects that J.J. Abrams has done, Cloverfield, he actually did not direct that. That was directed by, the name escapes me, the guy who's directing Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, the Rise of the Planet of the Apes sequel. Matt Reeves, that's the guy's name. He directed Cloverfield, and JJ was like creature consultant or something. And that movie was fantastic, Cloverfield. So that gave me a lot of hope. But then JJ made Super 8, and I was not a fan. Well, whoops, my earphone came off. I was not a fan of Super 8. I don't know what you guys, post in the comments what you think of JJ Abrams' filmography. But I was not a fan of what was it? What was I even talking about? Super 8. And it's really sad too, because I mean, the thing is, I loved Cloverfield because it was all about the monster. And maybe that was my fault. No, it probably was my fault, because I went into Super 8 thinking, oh my god, it's a monster film. And then the movie's not about the monster. The movie is about these kids unraveling the mystery of the monster. But it's primarily about the kids. So, I wasn't expecting that, and I guess that's why I was disappointed. But I mean, even when you look at it that way, I mean, it's just I care about character relationships. That's really important, of course. But I'm not saying it wasn't well done. It's just it was these kids, and I mean, the monster was just so cool. And then there was like this romance between these 5-year-olds. I know they weren't 5, but I mean, it's like, like I don't want to see a romance in this. I'm sorry, JJ. Um, but yeah, that was my thoughts on the Super 8. Not a fan, but JJ has he with Star Trek. I'm confident that he will do wonders on Star Wars, and do wonders on. I mean, and I'm sure Into Darkness. Star Trek Into Darkness will obviously tell me where J.J. Abrams is now, and I hope it's good. Like I said, I'll review it when I see it. So let me know what you think of the J.J. Abrams philosophy in the comments. I'm a fan. I am overall a fan. But now to completely turn this 180, I've actually been recently, because like I said, I spend my days playing video games, studying, watching TV. I recently started watching Doctor Who. Doctor Who, yeah. I don't know if you guys have. I don't know if you guys watch Doctor Who, because it's quite the commitment. And I mean, I'm not even talking about. I mean, I'm saying from 2005 on, it's quite a quick commitment. From 1963, because that's when it originally started. I mean, that's like commitment is an understatement. If you watch all of that's like impossible. Like you'd have to watch so many hours. But my point is, I started from 2005, Doctor Who, and I've gotten. I think I finished the first season with Christopher Eccleston as the Doctor. So I saw the first Doctor, and now I'm on the second Doctor. I mean, since the 2005 revival. And I gotta say, I was weary at first because because I don't like shows that don't have a clear plot. Kind of like Avatar: The Last Airbender, which I might get a lot of hate for this. I thought Avatar: The Last Airbender was great. It was good. It was good, but I had a lot of problems with it. I'll talk about this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh snap! Is this a cutscene? Let me see. Hold on. Trunks and the others managed to repel Majin Buu. With no Dragon Raider, Bobby was starting to get frustrated. I guess I'll continue the Doctor Who talk and the Avatar talk next episode. Gah, how am I supposed to find these Dragon Balls? Kakarot. Thanks for the input, Brawly. That helps. Imagine if Bobby's like, great plan. He won't shut up about this Kakarot. Stop it. Behave yourself. I can't believe. Brawly being controlled by Bobby. So much for the legendary Super Saiyan. When Trunks got back to the lookout, Shin and Kibito were waiting. Shin told them about the Z-Sword, though Goku already knew about it. Whoa, Goku, how did you know about it already? What am I saying? In that case, I'll be quick. Let's go to the Z-Sword. Who can come? Oh, this is where the game starts getting really good. Gohan, you should go again. Remember the promise to the Elder Kai. Gohan again? Well, I guess, because he's the only one who knows, right? The logistics. What? Oh, what, me again? What'll it be this time? Very smart game writing here, because they know that's what we're thinking. In that case, Gohan, please come this way. Ooh, things are going down on the next episode. Anyway, guys, this part's coming to an end. Tune in next part to hear my thoughts on Doctor Who and Avatar. As always, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Take it easy. Sayonara. See you next time.